You know what's crazy about all this is that the timing of some of these degrees and career options, and especially those that we talked about in the last video, is that the time of corporate 9-to-5 jobs are coming to an end. They're ending very, very soon, especially when we see job report after job report after job report. It's kind of crazy, but the truth is, it's not even that crazy at all. It's been there all this time. Now the actual question is, what are we going to do about it? What are we going to do? Because if we keep on seeing bad job report after bad job report, you know something's wrong. You know something ain't even right. Something just isn't right. I mean, we've been hearing this over and over again, not only in person, but also online. And I hate to be the guy, but we're living in a dark age in the United States and even globally. Because the timing of ownership and the timing of actually getting out of this is pretty much running out. And it is very, very soon. Now, I'm not here to spook you or do anything else. That's not what we're doing. We're here to educate and actually have awareness. That's what we're doing right now. However, the real truth about all this is that sometimes you got to be willing to actually take the punches. You got to be willing to actually take the punch from someone that you may or may not agree. Not literally, but metaphorically. That's what we're actually trying to educate on, is metaphorically. Kind of like the Guardians of the Galaxy type of thing. Yeah, there we go. That's the one. Now, the real truth about all this is that it is a literal fact right now. Now, I'm not trying to say that it's going to be immediate. That's not the point. The point is that time is running out. Time is literally running out. And sooner or later, the degree that you actually have in those job fields will no longer exist. And that's a very scary thing, but also at the same time, a good thing in some cases, because there are useless degrees that just don't work. And what is it called? Gender studies, whatever crap it is. I don't give a fuck about that one. Whatever type of stupid degree it is, no longer exist. Seriously. Who really studies that type of degree, right? Who does that? Some stupid idiot that thinks that they're going to be someone important. Next thing you know, the AI automation and the AI surge just makes it insufficient. So, we're in a cycle of little interesting things and not interesting things. We're in a cycle of that. I think what we're trying to say is that it's a circle of life. That's what we're referring to. And no, I'm not an expert at this and that. I'm just speaking out of what I think is really important right now. Especially those that don't even think that deeply. I might as well just be like, hey, let's talk about it. Even if it actually gets to 1 million people or not, let's just figure it out, right? So, the literal truth about all this is that the jobs that actually used to be very, very popular are going to get sidelined, like corporate HR. That's literally one example. Everybody doesn't like HR. And if you're lucky to have a good relationship with HR, good for you. But unfortunately, I have to be the guy to say this. HR jobs are no longer going to be in existence in the next 5 to 10 years. Maybe less due to AI. And I know everyone talks about AI, but there is something literally wrong with corporate structure. There is a serious problem with all this. If they tell you to do one thing, they don't do it. That's the type of hypocrisy we're facing right now. That's the literal hypocrisy. Not only is it hypocrisy, it's here. It's here and now. It's literally here. And the craziest thing about all this is that people are experiencing it in real time. You know who's going to be affected by all of the layoffs? You guessed it. Women. Now, I'm not trying to say that women can't have jobs. That's not the point. The point is that corporate jobs are literally the worst thing for women. It's worse. Because let's be real clear, they don't know what to do with high stressful situations. And if it's an all-female-led corporate slot machine, most of them are just going to cause a scene, and then next thing you know, bankruptcy. I know that sounds a bit conspiracy type, but it's... Welcome to Nomadic Path. And as you can see, this is the first ever on-demand print company that actually has bottles, journals, and hats, ranging between $22.99 to $29.99 at the maximum potential. And the only thing that is different between that and other companies is that it has originality, enlightenment, and actually has a way to fight back against the black pill. So if you want to check it out right now, do it as soon as you can. Take the golden pill, and the revolution is now. And with that in mind, back to the current video. See you on the next one. It's not conspiracy, that's literally reality. Now, if it's an all-male corporate slop or whatever it is, you at least have a team going on here because, let's be fair, a strong brotherhood is literally a pillar of a strong society. A pillar of any kind. Let's just be very clear about it. Because men, yes, they do fight, but they also network as well. That's the one thing that women are not the best at, is networking. Or act like a team. They're just like, it's about me. Men are like, we gotta work together. Do you understand what the reality is when it comes to that? You have to understand one thing. If we execute a mission, we get it done. But sooner or later, biological reality is going to hit everybody hard. Whether it's a layoff, whether it's a breakup, whatever it is, it's literally there. And I even understand this in life as well. I mean, I remember a time that I was in this one situationship with this beautiful blonde chick that I'm not going to name at all, that I barely used at all, but I did mention it a couple years ago. And I thought I had a chance with this woman, but unfortunately, I got a little too nosy, and next thing you know, my heart was broken. I mean, if you're going to be the type of person that's going to be nosy in some people's businesses, you know it's going to crash really hard. And that's exactly what's going on with these layoffs. For those that are just way too nosy in some people's businesses, next thing you know, AI is going to take over. That's literally the reality of the situation right now. That's an actual reality. And it's not only an analogy of what's coming, but it's an analogy of a revolution. And that's why I say, take the golden pill, the revolution is now, because it's coming. It's coming. Whether it's an individual revolution or a bigger revolution similar to the first American Revolution of 1775, which actually birthed nearly 250 years ago. Not only is this an important day, I actually have this shirt on as well because it represents 250 years of freedom and liberty, which is a very important pillar. And now, don't get me wrong, we have made some mistakes. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. We all make mistakes and we learn from it. But now the real question is, are we going to evolve and change over time? That's the real question that we really need to ask ourselves. I mean, let's be fair, we're a young nation. Let's be very, very fair. We're a young nation compared to ancient empires like the British Empire, France, Germany, maybe some of the other countries that are still around like Egypt. We're a young nation. Whether we like it or not, we're a young nation. But the last thing that I really want to talk about, and I can't stress this enough, is homeownership. The home prices are gonna burst. Let's be fair, it's been increasing for the past few years, but once there is an actual recession going on, it's gonna crash in real time. Now, whether this is a good thing or not for people buying homes, who really knows? But what I can say is that the timing is sooner than later. But I know someone that's been struggling to find a home. And look, I've also looked into housing prices as well. And I compare it city by city, and I was pretty shocked to actually see how insanely expensive it is. And yes, we all talk about how expensive life is, and it's true. But once you actually look at ownership versus renter, you know it's really clear that we don't have much of a choice. And ownership of land is literally the way to go. Because being a renter for life doesn't do you any good. And why does it do you good if you're getting laid off as well? That is why the timing is coming sooner than later. So be prepared. And that's it for today's video. If you enjoy videos like this, like and share and comment down below and subscribe to the Alex Banister channel. And also check out the Nomadic Path. We have some interesting merch going on that actually talks about the things that we're talking about right now. Like you will own your freedom and actually have an enlightened journal and bottle that actually gets you to your challenge. And we also have a full potential challenge as well in that website as well, and a community as well. It currently has 0 members right now, except for me. So if you take the time to take the challenge and join the community and look at the products that we have right now, you will actually be able to take the golden pill, and the revolution will be right now. So I'll see you in the next video.
If you enjoy videos like this, and you're actually interested in videos like this one that just happened recently, do me a favor, like and share and comment down below and subscribe to this channel right here and right now. With that in mind, I'll see you in the next video, innovator.